Hi, I've made this video for anyone who's thinking about buying an African pygmy hedgehog. This is my female hedgehog and she is a 1.5 years old. Now I'm going to show you how I have my cage set up, just in case anyone is wondering how to set your cage up when you first buy your new pygmy hedgehog. Now my cage is more like a hutch, and it is 120 centimetres long, which I think is just a perfect length and shouldn't really be any smaller than that because they do need their space, and by the time you fit everything in it really has to be quite large. Inside I have lined it with Fablon just so that it's easier to clean out. Now this is my female hedgehog here. Now hedgehogs like to live on their own, they're really quite solitary animals. But you can have two females living together, which I have had before, but you may find that they do bite each other, and they are best kept on their own. Now in this cage I have sawdust on the ground, and I have a little toy here for her to play with, which is actually a pine cone. I have a log here for her to climb on, and she loves to climb on that. They're very good climbers, but don't have your log too high because they are quite kind of silly and do fall off them. She actually chews on it as well, and she'll gnaw on it, and it's good for their teeth. I have here a wheel, which is a 12-inch flying saucer. In the wild, hedgehogs do run a lot at night and do cover quite a lot of ground. So a wheel is good exercise for them. They do need exercise, although mine get out every night for a good couple hours to run around the hall. I also have here a tube at the back here, which is just a tunnel for them to run through, and it's just a cardboard tube. Now I have a bed which is made out of straw, and inside I have hay. Yeah, it's full of hay. And it's quite a natural bed for her, she actually really likes it. She's got a little ball to push around as well. She's eating IAM's kitten chicken flavoured biscuits, although I do vary her diet quite a bit. She's got water, and she's got a bowl here of pear. I give them a different fruit or vegetable each night. She eats pear, apple, peas, sweet corn. Also give her things like mince and cooked boiled chicken she really enjoys. I've tried lots of different toys in her cage, like teddies and different toys you buy in the pet shop, and to tell you the truth, she really doesn't play with them or like them at all. I do change the cage about quite a bit to give her a bit of variety, and in the autumn I'll put in a load of dried leaves for her to play in. Also have like a pile of straw or hay for her to climb through, and she prefers that much better to toys. I have this cage here set up slightly differently. This has got a cage liner in the bottom. It's just up to total preference which one is best for you or for your hedgehog. I actually vary them quite a bit and let the hedgehogs have, sometimes one week they have sawdust and the next week they'll have their cage liner. So this hedgehog here has got a litter tray in the corner, and it's just full of cat litter. And she's got her wheel as well, and she's got a slightly different bed, which I change them about as well and give them variety. And this is a cotton bed with fleece inside, and she absolutely loves that little pouch. And she's got her pear as well, and she's in the tunnel here. I'll just get her out to let you see. Whoop. There we go. And this hedgehog here is 1.5 years as well. Hedgehogs live until they're about 5, between 3 and 5. Although this is a litter tray, she actually uses it as a sand bath, and she'll go in there and she'll run around in it, crawl about in it, throw the litter all over her back. I don't know why she does that. Now, up the top here is another cage, and I have a hedgehog in here, an African pygmy hedgehog, which is about, again, nearly a year and a half old, and she's pregnant at the moment. It's very hard to tell if they're pregnant. They don't really look that much different. She's not really put on that much weight, and you probably wouldn't be able to tell unless I knew she was pregnant. Her teats will start to get a little bit larger, and her belly is getting a little bit bigger, but she's not really that much bigger than she was. Her cage is set up slightly different. She hasn't got a wheel, and she's not got much in here to do at all, and the reason why I've done that is because she's now 36 days pregnant, and I'm wanting her to try and make her nest in her bed really ready for her getting her babies. So here's her bed, which is a cardboard box, and any of my hedgehogs that are pregnant I put into a box like this. The reason for that is so that I can lift the lid and check on the little hoglets, and check how mum's doing. I have a fleece blanket inside, and this is all ready for her giving birth. Once she's had the babies, I'll not check in that box for a good couple of days because they become quite protective over their little ones, and this is why she's a little huffy just now. She's got her food dish and her water here, and she's got a pair again. Their favourite is mealworms, and I give them mealworms as a treat once a week. And she's trying to jump out, so they're very good at jumping. You've got to be careful because I don't want her hurting her wee legs or falling out her hutch. There you go. There you go, she's climbing on her log. I'm going to shut the cage now. Now, I bath my hedgehogs maybe once a month. They don't really need a bath. When you do bath them, you've got to make sure that the water is warm and not cold, the same as when they're in their bed. You really should make sure that the room is at a warm temperature and that their bed is warm as well. If they get too cold, they'll go into hibernation. So if your room is really cold, maybe you could make sure you had a heat pad or extra warm blankets. But a heat pad would be good if you had a cold house. They seem to be fine with their fleecy blankets. We've got a warm house. Okay, so check out my other videos if you want to see how to bath them or how to clip their nails. Okay, bye.